Hey guys, welcome to another Investor Spotlight here with REI Funding Partners. Excited to bring to you another Investor Spotlight here with Jason and Alex Mejia, brothers that are flipping houses together. Their dad's outside, working too. So it's a whole family endeavor. But we are here in Beaumont, Alabama, which is right outside Coleman in a rural part. And so we're happy that they have agreed to just let us see their project. Learn more about them, let them tell you about them as well. And so, Jason, Alex, thanks for being here. Tell us a little bit about yourself, y'all's background, where you came from, and then tell the audience how you got started in real estate investing.
Yeah, of course. My name is Jason Mejia. I'm 25 years old. We own PT Construction. It's a remodeling business. We also do waterproofing work, crawl space and basements. And yeah, we do basically all construction work, framing, remodeling, and we got into real estate about 2 years ago.
About 2 years.
About 2 years ago, and we've been working with REI Funding for the past 2 years, and everything's been pretty good so far.
Awesome.
I'm Alex Mejia, Jason's brother, 28 years old, and here we are, man. Who would have thought we would have been doing this?
Yeah.
Huh? It's crazy, huh? How the world changes.
Yeah.
But like my brother was saying, yeah, we've been here for 2 years with REI Funding. Everything's been going smooth.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I appreciate that. And so one part is, so this is y'all's third project with us.
Yes, sir.
And I'm glad that you mentioned your remodeling company. And so tell us, there's quite a bit of investors watching this that they need more relationships with contractors. And so we always preach hey, your network is your net worth.
Right.
And so knowing more people is always better. So tell us, y'all are in the Birmingham area, surrounding areas. So how far do y'all mainly serve the Birmingham area, or do y'all go, outside of that?
Really, we serve the northern part of Alabama.
Yeah.
Which, all this Coleman here fits in our area, Birmingham.
Yeah.
And all the way to Huntsville. So we basically stay around this area and we do work. We're from Blount County, Aniana. So we get a lot of our work from Aniana. So that's where we work. Yeah.
Awesome. And we always got to give a shout out to Erica Pinnell. She's amazing. Yes. She's the one that referred these brothers over to us. And so shout out to Erica Pinnell. We'll throw up her picture here on the screen. A great realtor out of East Alabama. Yeah, so as the audience is listening and watching, the question is always okay, how do I find deals? A lot of investment properties are off market and through wholesalers. This one was a little different. So tell us how that worked and how you found it.
Yeah, so this is a problem that a lot of people run into, finding properties, and it's really, for me, honestly, it's probably the hardest part. Even though we do all this stuff, we have to tear stuff out, work, because we do all of our properties, we remodel them. So we do all that, but probably finding the property and the right one, that's probably the hardest part. But you can use nowadays social media, Facebook. You can just Google. A lot of them are on the market, off market. Work with real estate agents, wholesalers, and just word of mouth, and if not, go door knocking. There's a lot of properties that are vacant, and you can either, leave notes or, whatever, as long as you're not doing anything bad, just, keep it simple. But, soon you'll find the right one. And for us, this one, it landed us here in Beaumont. And it's about 40 minutes away from our house, but everything's good,
Yeah, and I appreciate you going into depth there, because a lot of people are you'll hear, well, this deal just found me, and you're well, you don't. A lot of people don't see the back leg work that goes into it, where you guys are going to real estate networking events like Dealmaker Birmingham and more, and then you're on social media looking, you are reaching out to wholesalers, you're door knocking, you're driving for dollars. There's a lot of work that comes into finding properties. They don't just land in your lap. But this one was a little bit different. It was on market, right?
Yes, this one was on market. It was actually a HUD property, and it's our first HUD property. We've never worked with them, and it was it was an experience. We learned a lot. It takes a little bit more time to get the deal through, but if you do everything properly, everything will fall in place.
That's right.
But here we are.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, so HUD properties are typically like taken back. You know, the government takes them back, and then they're most likely in disrepair. We have a guy that is buying a HUD property in the month, and you're right, like he got it under contract a week ago, and it's not closed until the end of February. So it is like a whole process.
Yeah, it takes time.
And it's like, if you're willing to kind of just do that work and like go through the bureaucracy of doing it, you will get good properties, even if they're on market like this one. You just got to kind of get through it.
Yes, sir, that's true.
So yeah, tell us a little bit about, we were talking off camera that, you know, this is a more rural property. There's a lot of land. Sometimes other lenders out there, like, they get scared about rural properties for whatever reason.
So I was talking to Parker here, telling him our little story on how we started here with him and everything. And we had our first property was in Trafford in Blount County, and it was in a rural area as well. And we were working with another lender, and everything was going smoothly. We were literally 4 days away from closing, and at the end, things just fell out of place because they said it was in a rural area, and I mean, we believed in the property, you know. And we talked to Erica. We actually talked to our agent, Bella Hernandez. Shout out to Bella Hernandez too. And she referred us to Erica because she works with you guys. And she told us, hey, REI Funding, they're really good. They can get the ball rolling really quick. And we talked to you guys, and literally in like 2 or 3 days, we were able to close the house. So y'all made it a whole lot easier, and I appreciate that. And we've been working with them ever since, and everything's been smooth. We haven't had an issue with them. They help us, they guide us through everything, and we're really appreciative.
Thank you for that. We appreciate you guys. You guys are very easy to work with. And on that rural part, what's the difference, like why REI funds it, is we only fund in the state of Alabama, and that's for multiple reasons. We know the market. Like, I'm an investor too. Brady just rehabbed a house. We love investing in our state and our community, and it's not rural to us. We know, like, there's a lot of, especially since COVID, there's been a lot of shift, especially in the buyers that like want a little bit more land, or maybe don't want to be closer to people, right? Like, it doesn't matter if it's rural. If it's a good deal, it's a good deal. You know, like,
and a lot of people that don't live in Alabama, and if you're watching this video and don't live in Alabama, this is where we basically live in the countryside. So a lot of people like this. A lot of people like nature. You know, they like to live peacefully. And this house, it offers like almost an acre. So this is perfect, you know, for children, for if you have pets and everything. Something you can't do, you know, like in the city. It's a lot smaller. But a lot of people like this, and you know, we think about everybody, not just, you know, certain people. So we do a little bit of everything.
There are deals out in the country, not just in the city. Sure. And so tell us a little bit. You know, we love to talk numbers. So tell the audience, like, hey, what did you end up purchasing it for? What you're going to be in it for, the rehab amount, and then what do you intend to sell it for?
So we bought this property for $90,000. And HUD properties, you know, you have to shoot an offer and everything. Obviously, you can't tell. You don't know what other people offer. So we decided 90 was fair for us. And our rehab, we're a little over 65, I believe, like 665 around there. And we're basically doing a whole remodel. We're putting new electrical, new HVAC, new plumbing, the whole 9 yards. We're refinishing this hardwood floor. We're doing new painting, exterior, interior. We put a new roof and everything, and new windows, and so finishing bathrooms and everything. So we're doing the whole 9 yards. And I feel like we've checked the area. The area's pretty nice. It's a very nice area. We'll probably
new construction right down the road.
There's a new house that they're building here, and we're shooting at around 265 around there, 265ish.
And curious to know, the audience may be listening, like, okay, you do have some expertise in remodeling. I guess are you able, in that 65, are you able to save money because you're kind of doing a little bit yourself? It might be if an investor's out there and they're not doing it, it might be like 85, you know, or something like
right,
that.
right.
Yeah.
So definitely, yeah, I feel like we do save a lot of money.
Yeah.
We do save a lot of money, and another thing that I would like to mention is that in all of our properties, we feel very comfortable with them because we do all of the work ourselves.
Yeah.
We just sub out electrical, plumbing, and AC work.
Yeah.
So we do everything, and we feel very confident with what we're selling, and I feel like that's honestly part of why our houses sell pretty quickly. So,
yeah. That's awesome. And look, and like you're doing it right. You know, we see investors maybe cut some corners, but like I've already, you know, we could see the walls. I see the new electrical.
Right.
I see the new windows. I see, you know, you're moving, you know, vents around. And so you guys are doing it right. And so I can see it's like you know the quality of your product.
Yeah.
And that is gonna pay dividends when a buyer comes in.
That's true.
Big time.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Big time. Well, awesome. Well, guys, I appreciate you kind of sitting down. This is the interview part of the video, and Jason and Alex are going to walk us around the property and show us kind of exactly what they're doing to add more value. You'll see it here in a minute. They've enclosed, added some square footage, moved some stuff around, and so we'll give you some more details, so stay tuned. All right, guys, we're now standing outside of Alex and Jason's house here, and you can probably already tell that there's a lot going on. A new roof has been installed, new windows, new vinyl siding. They got some nice columns here that is eventually going to be stained. And I think you, Jason, you were mentioning that there's going to be kind of hog wire kind of fence in there. That's going to be awesome. But Alex, tell us number of beds and baths, and then square footage, and kind of what you're going to do, and then we'll walk inside.
Okay, so the house roughly has 1,900 square feet. It's a 3-2.
Yeah.
Garage. We put new windows, like you were saying, new roof. We put this siding. Siding is not going to stay the same color. We're obviously going to paint the house.
Yeah.
Like you said, we're planning on staining the 6x6, putting some hot wire.
You were mentioning earlier, like, I'm an investor, but I've never painted vinyl before. And so you're like, it's a little bit harder, but it's not like a huge thing. You just got to make sure primer's there, it's not dripping or anything like that.
Yeah, it really comes down to the material you're using.
Okay.
Which primer you're using, the paint you're using.
Yeah.
And it's really up to the painting machine you got too. The tips, you know, it's little things in there that you got to look out for, make sure it doesn't drip. Yeah, and I love it too, because it's like, I love being here on project, like mid-project, because it's like, hey, we got dumpster out there, generators running, like things are happening, like, and again, your dad's out here working. So what is, I was curious, is that relationship, like, growing up with your dad, did he have contractor experience and then kind of just like teach y'all along the way, or? So my dad started off framing. He's got about 35 years of experience in framing. He started off with his brother. They were building new houses. Yeah. And really, you know, we kind of fell in love into this with the type of work he did. You know, we used to go with him when we were young. You know, it was always really a family business. We always worked in a family business type of work, and but that's basically what, you know, made us get into this. It was really him, you know. What we know is because of him. And, you know, that's how it is.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it's like, especially, you know, you guys are entrepreneurs, and that's the unique thing about real estate, is that like you don't have a desk job that you go sit out and not, like, y'all are, it's a blessing from my perspective to be able to like work with your family and just have a close-knit relationship. So that's amazing, man. Yeah. But y'all got obviously a new ceiling here, and put some recessed lighting in. Correct. So this is gonna be a nice front porch, man.
It's gonna look really nice, perfect for whenever you come outside and drink your coffee.
That's right.
Look outside.
That's right.
Look at the front yard.
Awesome. Well, let's go inside here. And again, I love it because you guys, we are in mid-rehab here, and there's a lot going on. So as you come in here, this is the main living area here. What is beyond in that wing? Bedroom and bathrooms on that side?
Yeah, so we have a bathroom on this other side.
Okay.
We this is like the guest bathroom, you could say.
Yeah.
And we have a bedroom on this right side here.
Yeah.
Which is pretty big. We have a little hallway right here, and then we have another bedroom right across the hallway. Yeah. So this basically wraps up the two bedrooms and the bathroom here. Now walking out of this little case opening here, we have the living room. Yeah. So this is gonna be the living room. We had some walls here which we tore out. Yeah. And, you know, just made it more open. I feel like nowadays, you know, we try to open up the house and make it more spacious and everything.
Exactly. And then y'all, and again, we mentioned earlier in the video, it's like y'all are putting a good product. So you can see when it's down to the studs, running new electrical, got new windows, new lights. It's going to be awesome. And then like I see these beautiful hardwood floors, and like you're going to be planning to refinish them.
Yes.
Oh, it's going to be so good. What do you typically do? This would be good, you know, for the investor. So like, okay, you took a wall out here.
Yeah.
Obviously, either there was a wall there that you took out too.
Yeah.
What do you just come back and try to match hardwood, or you have like some kind of transition piece?
Well, you definitely have to see where it ends and where it starts.
Okay.
So what you do is, if you need to price them out, you need to do that, and then you just start filling back in.
Yeah.
And then you start sanding the floors and filling in the cracks.
Yeah.
And just making it smooth, and then you put the stain
over it, and it looks all congruent. Yeah. Okay, good. That's super value add.
Yes, sir. Over here we have our dining area.
Yeah.
Right here. And on this other side is our kitchen.
Yeah.
So this is the kitchen. Got all the cabinets going up against the wall.
Yeah, and that's gonna be great. Like brand new kitchen, man.
Yes,
new
sir.
cabinets.
Yes.
Got your plumbing there.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
This is the laundry.
Yeah.
And we basically moved it, right?
Yes.
It was on the
Really?
hallway. Yeah. So we moved that. We tore all the plumbing out and we replumbed it, and we added it here. We got a pantry right next to it.
Yeah.
And yeah, that wraps up this area here.
Awesome. So as we kind of move back here, this is going to be a super value add.
Right.
This used to just be an outdoor kind of little just area.
So we never saw the house before all this was added.
Yeah.
So we just, whenever we bought it, all this was already done to it.
Yeah.
But this was, I'm assuming this was like the exterior of the house. This was like a little porch area. And then they added all this other things to it, like this hallway, and then that room over there on that side. So what we did was we figured we would frame these walls up, pick up the floor up some more, and add some insulation.
Yeah.
Slap on some sheetrock and make it into like a hallway area to get to that bedroom.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
And that's increasing the square footage adds a ton of value too. And so in this room here, this is going to be like just another room with a bathroom. Like
Yes.
Did you add this bathroom? Was it there? You just kind of revamping it up?
Yes, we are. This bathroom was already here. What we did was we tore it all out because it was already outdated.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna update everything. There was a little mini split right here.
Yeah.
So we tore that out. We added a new window, and we are adding the whole new AC system. So we're throwing on top some ductwork so we can have some air from the AC.
Awesome.
Coming from the house up there.
Awesome.
And yeah, this is gonna be a
full bathroom. It's gonna be nice.
Yes,
big bathroom too. Love it.
Yep.
And you've got the garage over there.
Yes.
So amazing. And then you got a nice big backyard.
Oh yeah.
Which you guys will see here soon. But no, this is awesome. So as we wrap up this video, I want to thank you both for allowing us to come here, allowing us to fund your project, and then just gracious to take time with us. So as we wrap up, tell the audience more about the company you have and what you guys do, so we can promote you guys.
Okay. Yeah, our company name is PT Construction. PT Construction. We're licensed home builders. We do all renovation work.
Yeah.
We do new framing as well. Additions, carports, fenced yards, everything. We also do basement waterproofing and crawl space waterproofing. So if you have issues, if you need to install sump pumps, if you need to add vapor barriers and crawl spaces, we do all that as well.
Awesome.
Yes,
and we'll have a link to y'all's information in this video too, so y'all check them out. But thanks again, Alex, Jason. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you, Parker. I appreciate it, man.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
See y'all later.
See you.